YouTube. Palantir stock is finishing the week strong. So thank you guys for tuning into the Life Changing Finances YouTube channel. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. So at the time of this recording, we've got about 15 minutes left of the markets being open, and Palantir is up 3.06%, finishing the week strong. And if you guys can remember, at one point we were down, well into the $20 per share range. $20.38 was a low on one of the days. And we've shown a lot of strength and resilience over the last day or so, working our way back up to $22 per share. So let me know in the comments, did you guys buy when it went to $20? I'd be interested to know what you guys did. Now, there's an article that came out that says Palantir stock has AI upside, which we all know, but the valuation is excessive, analysts said. So essentially, they're saying that the valuation for their AI infrastructure is excessive, but you're dealing with data, right? So we know that Palantir is a software infrastructure, software company, basically. All right. So when you're dealing with data, of course, it's going to be more excessive than, let's say, other companies that really aren't specifically dedicated to data in the way that the data moves. So from that perspective, of course, you may look at it as excessive, but it's going to be worth it as it pertains to AI, right? Now, a few things I wanted to look at. Now, we know that earnings is going to happen on May 6th, right? So if you guys didn't know that, make sure you have that on your calendar, May 6th. And now next week is going to be the week leading up to May 6th because May 6th is actually a Monday. So I expect a lot of volatility coming Palantir's way, especially from Wednesday to Friday, okay? You got the Fed going to be making interest rate decisions with the, and going to be broadcasting that. So that's going to be volatility. But in addition to that, leading up to earnings, we were going to have volatility anyway. So just make sure you guys know what's going on. Hopefully, most of you are going to be long term like I am, but if you are short term, make sure you guys have tight stop losses. Make sure you guys have a way of hedging whatever you're doing if you're short term because things can change, especially as it pertains to what's going on across the globe and, interest rates. Now, I know that Palantir is relatively new into the market, but later down the road, I would like to see the profit margin go above 9.43%, maybe getting closer to 15%, then eventually 20%. So that's something that I would like to see to bring more liquidity and profits into the company, right? So I know, I'm a little ahead of myself, but just, thinking a little out down the road. Now, the PE ratio is a little bit high, 65.79. We like to obviously see that come down a little bit lower, although I don't think the PE specifically is going to have much weight as a regular stock, right? So from that perspective, we can move on from there. Now, analysts have Palantir as an average price target of $20.51. Now, we're kind of beating that right now. We're up to $22.36. What I think is going to happen, and it's just me not giving financial advice. I think after the earnings, I think we'll be getting closer to $25 per share, maybe even 27. That's just what I see in the shorter term. If we get closer to 30, that would be great. But just being a little bit modest, I think we could get between 25 and 27 after earnings. Okay. Now, to the high side, they have this thing as $35 as a high. 35 is about its all-time high, right? So no surprise there. Now, for March, we can see that there were three analysts that had Palantir's underperforming, eight that had a hold, and then you can see three that had a buy. Okay. Now, April, for some reason, we're starting off with three analysts having it as a sell. I totally do not agree with that. Those would be analysts that would be buying as you're selling because they want to get in at a better price. That's just my personal opinion. Now, over the last few earnings, we can see that we've had beats. So it's more likely that we'll have a beat for the first quarter of 2024. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. Okay. Otherwise, uh, I'm pretty bullish on Palantir. I know a lot of you guys are too. I think that we still have work to do, obviously, especially as it pertains to AI. But I have no doubt that what this company can do and what they'll be doing going forward. Now, the name of the game is not necessarily having the best numbers for earnings, but the forward guidance. If we can get some great forward guidance, no matter what the numbers are, then we can work our way even beyond $27 that I think will be on the high side in the short term. All right, so that's what I got for you guys today. Let me know what you guys think about Palantir going forward. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys. I'm out. Peace.